Hey, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to be actually playing The Witcher. Now, I really, I really struggle with recording some of these. I did a whole entire episode, and turns out I actually did not tip my actual microphone high enough. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to try and combine this with the actual game volume, so it would be less editing and all that kind of fun stuff. Didn't turn out too well. So, what I'm going to be doing, and let me turn this so it's not topping out for you guys. So, this is the third attempt I've made with recording this. The first two attempts I have on my channel already. And the second attempt I was just redoing it, but I kind of fucked up. So, going to be doing a brand new game. Yes. Sure. So I'm going to be skipping a lot of the cutscenes, or I'm not going to be skipping the cutscene. I don't know. Okay, so I might actually leave the cutscenes in, just so you guys can get more of the story about what's going on. But I am going to be rushing through and clipping a lot of this intro part, because I've already kind of been through a lot of this. Also, with how loud that is and how loud sensitive Witcher's ears can be, I don't understand this part. I think he wanted to be pinched by that crab.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Still just trying to get away with as much nudity as they can.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Also, this is just a guess. But I think he's been through a few battles. Like, he doesn't have a lot of scars to show it.
So, later then.
See you later.
But I do think he's gone through quite a little... I don't know, it's just something hinting about that. Like, it doesn't... I don't know, I might be insane. Also, just a side note, with how much they're showing, I wonder how much this considers to be nudity. Like, obviously this is nude, like, but what rating would this get? Would this get like PG-13? Would this get like rated 17 plus? Like, I know that there's other things that are affecting its current rating, but I'm wondering what affects the rating, like, that little bit. If any of that actually makes any sense. I'm not gonna worry about that freaking blind thing. I'm gonna grab the key and get the fuck out of here. Got that. Open sesame! What was run? I can't run. Also, I wonder if any of these current
Old
choices...
witch is fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
I wonder if any of these choices affect the later in the game. Like, I'll explain why in a minute if you haven't seen this game before.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
That little strap below his chin would annoy the fuck out of me.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Alghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Another thing is they really do a lot of the narrating for you, so I feel bad for not speaking as much as I should.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an Alghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Now again, I have done this before.
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Did this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
No. Sorry. Anyway, that's why I'm curious if it actually matters at all for what you do picking that voice. Because, I mean, it's all just a dream for that one part. I feel it's just purely a tutorial, so what you did doesn't really matter.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
For this shit.
Oh goodness, this is getting intense. Oh. Come on. Oh, that was easy.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Hang on, I gotta collect all this stuff. Don't know what it's used for, but it's collectible stuff. Oh, what's this?
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Oh, so you actually could collect that. That is awesome. Why did I not think to do that earlier? Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because
Oh.
you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Yeah, so I actually really...
War's not exactly going on.
I really do love this game.
Aside,
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Now, also another thing I do love is you can just hold Gallop. I'm not even using anything on the controller. This is just automatic pathfinding from the AI.
We going? Help me! Help!
It's amazing how much weight that thing can carry.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
So there's not going to be I don't think there's too much that I can really talk about during this whole entire intro part. Just because there's so much exposition. But I do want to get out of the way that...
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Oh,
Your grand told me about Snoop. Glad they're missing one day, so...
men too. We need to watch.
So wham bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so except it was some drown.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now. course it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a Griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
I was about to say something and then I got cut off, and I'm completely at loss for what I was going to say. I think it's just that there's so much exposition, I can't really get too much words. Right. Now, I haven't played any of the other Witchers, which you can go ahead and do whatever it is that you do to people who haven't played the previous games. So, a lot of the names, stuff like that, it's going to get tossed around. I'm not going to know who's who. I am already terrible enough as it is with names, so you'll have to forgive me on that aspect. Anyway.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything.
Master Witches, would you be of a mind to kill the Griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Oh, we was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
See, that's all you had to say. No need to be such a dick. Things can be done a lot more modestly.
There are 4 factions.
For what?
Factions,
Very upset,
teams,
Kitty.
Suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in the noggin.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
You know, I do find this part really amusing and interesting. It's like some person just going ahead and talking to like some freaking war-torn soldier and just saying like, hey, do you want to go ahead and play a card game? It's like about war. I think it'll be fun. Here, let's go ahead and play. Like, it's just... It seems like it's the thing that you would not ask a person of this character, but here he is just acting all happy just to ask him about it. I just find it absolutely hilarious. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip this part because it's a little bit of length game, but I'll get back to you when this is over.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done. Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
This game really is quite interesting. I mean, I actually love this. Also, cats really do not like witches, apparently. Like, that cat is just pissed. Okay, I'll stop harassing the cat. I'll talk to this bloke.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her. That'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
That guy always is curious to me. He seems to know more than he lets on, and just... something about him unsettles me. I don't quite trust him for how much knowledge he knows.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever. 6 feet under.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. I'm swinging at air. Where's my... Oh, I can't... What did I use to switch my yen sign?
Nice meeting you.
Gotta get friendly with the locals, you know. Come on, Roach. Just gonna take a little walk, you know, just gotta take a wide turn to get out of here.
Run, Roach.
A lot of, you know, room to turn around.
You took bigger bollocks than a new...
Come on.
Now time to continue on. Whoop, shit, wrong way. Pardon me.
Now. D-E-R-V-A-N.
Oh, hey, it's those one guys. I'm tempted to go piss him off again. Oh, I love this game. Like, I don't know why I didn't finish it the first time. I actually really love, like, medieval, I just love this time period, and I love a lot of the ideals they have around it. Like, I also love, like, seeing how close games get to, like, authenticity. Because obviously they can't go on about having this completely accurate. Also, I know there's a thing of power. There's just a ghoul that just spawns up that's way too powerful for me to fight.
A place of power.
But yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to stick to this game and actually finish it for you guys. I'm going to be going through. I'm not going to have any... Oh, crap, wrong way. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to try and go back on a bad mistake as much as I possibly can. Oh, hey, there is something back there.
Hey there.
What level are those wolves? What level are you guys? Yep, nope, that's way too much for me. Nope, gonna go back this way. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and stick with the choices I make and just see how that goes.
That's it, Roach.
gonna bring Roach right over this way.
Go on, Enkazer!
And rest you down right over here. So there's a fast travel post I need to avoid. Notice? No? Okay.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Might have been a little rude to say that.
Goltais Griffin is under.
We must requisition a share of your harvest. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a Griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the Griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the Griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this Griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and get up to where the... I'm gonna go up to find that hunter, and then after that I think I'm gonna go ahead and head off. Just because this episode's getting a little bit long, and I don't want to make these episodes too long. So just head down here. Actually, I think I might go ahead and just end it off here. So, after we get through this little cutscene, you can just continue on. Alright, so, I think that's a pretty successful episode. Hopefully the recording doesn't screw up and have to make me record this one more time. Because then I'm probably going to go insane and probably kill somebody. Not that I haven't already. You have no proof. Look, over there!